the abstraction. Okay, abstraction. So suppose we have a requirement. Okay, so we have a requirement, but we don't know how to implement it, how to write also. Okay, there is a new requirement came into our plate, and we need to start writing something to expose the client. But how the mechanism? Suppose there is a display method, but how it will be displayed, we don't know. But we have to write that. Okay, we are going to write this kind of method, something like. So that kind of situation, what we can do is we can create a abstract classes or interfaces. Okay, so later point of time we can add the actual mechanism or actual definitions. So to do that, we have a before like understand the exception abstraction. So we come to know some kind of method variants. Okay, so let's see that. So till now we saw this kind of methods. What is meant by this kind of methods? There is a public void eat method, and there is a curly bracket starting with the curly bracket, and there is some definition, and there is an ending with the curly bracket. So which means this method has some implementation, and this type of methods we call in Java as a concrete methods. Okay, concrete methods, right? So which means it has some body. Okay, it has some definition. Okay, and so there is another method. Okay, so you see public void eat, after that there is semicolon, there is a nothing definition, open curly and some definition and end curly bracket is not there, which means this is no implementation. This method does not have body. How to implement, I don't know, but I know that there is a eat method I have to implement, but later point of time I have to implement. I declare the method declaration only. I give the method declaration. So this type of method Java will not accept directly. So this way, what we can do is whenever your method does not have any implementation, you have to place the before the method is an abstract keyword. Okay, so this is an incorrect declaration. Okay, incorrect declaration, incorrect definition of the declaration. Because whenever you add a in Java without curly braces of your method, then it is a no definition method. No definition method. How compiler know that? So compiler, if you want to know the compiler, we have to use this word as an abstract. So this is the right correct definition. Even your method is does not implement anything, you have to place a keyword before that abstract. Then only it is a abstract method. So abstract method does not have body. Okay, just to declare. Okay, till now we saw this kind of methods only. Method with parameter, method without parameter, method with a return type, but method does not also sometimes have a body. So whenever the method does not have a body, it has everything. Method signature is there. Public void, return type can be anything, parameter can be anything. 1, 2, 3 parameter, into parameter, T parameter. Okay, return type can be T, return type can be class. Okay, all those things. But there is a definition is not there. Curly start curly bracket and end curly bracket, the method definition is not there. So those type of method we cannot declare right away like this. We have to use that public abstract void eat. This is the right definition. Okay, so this is a abstract method. Abstract method. Okay, yes. So I'll stop here because okay, so maybe a little confused. So we'll continue the next session. Okay, so let me close. So what is abstraction in Java? So how do you use it? Okay, and how many way we can achieve the abstraction? Okay, so there are two ways to achieve in abstraction in Java. First one is abstract classes. Okay, and interfaces. So then why we use the abstraction? So what happened, right? So whenever you got a requirement, okay, so you know that there is a kind of implementation. So you have to show to the client, but you don't know that exact implementation. So there is a functionality explained by the client. I want a ATM functionality like this, but we don't know how to implement. So that time we can give that kind of a, a kind of sketch. So that sketch should be displayed in a coding format. Okay, sketch in the sense by diagrammatically we can represent, but in terms of coding also we need to show them. Okay, so that is the case. We should create a kind of methods, and to see that there are a way the methods, as we know, right, how to declare a method in Java. Okay, so now you can see that. So this is the exact example, the method. Yesterday also we had it, but let me recap this. Okay, so what is the method syntax? So method has a access modifier, may not be. Okay, method must have a like void if it is not return type. Either we have a return type, okay, and followed by method name, and the parenthesis also option, like parameters also option. Then it has a flower bracket. Okay, flower bracket, starting the flower bracket, ending the flower bracket. In between the method implementation or method body, method implementation or method body. So such kind of methods in Java we call as a concrete methods. So concrete methods, when I can say the concrete method in Java, a method is declared a fully implemented. Okay, fully implemented. So which means method declares some kind of signature. Okay, sometime in definition of Google, that's what I'm recapping. So this is called method signature. So this is called method body. Okay, starting of the body, ending of the body. So this entire signature, this is a method signature. So what contain method signature? Method signature will contain access modifier, return type, method name, parenthesis, and parameters if I have. Okay, zero parameter or more than one parameter or more than five parameters. Parameter type can be different. Okay, so this kind of implemented method in Java, we say that it is a concrete method. Okay, yes. So concrete method, so we can directly call the object, create an object, and we can call it, because I know this method implementation as of design time. Okay, there are some methods. Okay, there are some methods which we don't know that implementation. So that is called, this way we can declare it. So what is the way? A public void and it, and there is a semicolon immediate. So which means, so we can say that this is a not implemented method. No implementation method. Okay, this method does not have any implementation. Whenever in Java, so there is a method is does not implemented, that end with the semicolon. Okay, that end with the semicolon, and that method does not have a curly braces starting and ending, and there is a no body. Okay, so there is a no body at all. Okay, just method parameter and colon. Okay, and so even though if the method is declared like this, as of now, by saying that it is correct, because this method does not have any implementation. So, but a compiler will throw the error, because whenever in Java, whenever any method end with that semicolon and does not have a body, okay, does not have a body, that time automatically compiler will throw the error, because it is an incorrect declaration. Whenever we have such kind of methods, unimplemented method is declared in Java, then automatically Java people are suggested to put this keyword called abstract. Okay, so before the method, okay, we need to explicitly add the word called abstract. So now this method is a correct way of declaration. So public abstract void it method end with the semicolon. So this is a abstract method, and this is a concrete method. Concrete method which has some implementation, but abstract method does not have any implementation. Just it is declared. Later point of time, it will be implemented. Okay, later point of time it will be implemented, but whenever I declare this kind of declaration in Java, so thus that must be an abstract method, right? Clear, right? Clear about the abstract method, right? Yes. Now, so then actual topic, our topic is abstract class, right? But right now, till now, we
Excuse me.
had a yes.
Can we have any other access modifiers like private apart from public? Any can we use?
Private we cannot use, right? Because it is the implementation is not there. Okay, implementation is not there. Somebody need to be implemented in the sense this class must be extended. Extend in the sense
Okay.
next level of class should be give the implementation. So we need to provide a mod, except private modifier we can add it. Protected we can add it. Okay, default we can add it. Public we can add it. We cannot mark as a private because private method is declared, then it is not outside of the scope of the another class, but how the another class which will be implemented, because
Okay.
implementation is required this method.
Hmm.
So
Understood.
public abstract, sorry, private abstract method is an incorrect declaration. Okay. Yes. Right. So
The static,
now,
sir?
yeah, static also, yeah, we can allow static. We can static, we can allow. Yeah, I have written this one. I'll cover, no problem. Yeah, so we can add an example as well, right? Yes.
Okay.
So try to like understand that the difference between the concrete method and abstract method, right? So now, actually, what we are going to discuss, abstraction, hiding something, hiding the implementation, but we are achieving from abstract class, but right now we have a discussion on methods only. But when it is say the abstract class, till now we had a discussion on concrete method, how we can declare the concrete method, how we can declare the abstract method. Let's move on to the when a class is abstract. When a class is abstract, till now, okay, till now, what we have written and what we know, class public, class, student class. That's all. Okay. For example, I'm telling you. But here, till now, there is a no. We did not talk about a abstract class. So whenever the normal class in the sense, it is a concrete class. So as last time also we had, right, concrete method. There is no concrete keyword. Nothing is there. Okay. Concrete keyword is nothing normal. Concrete method. Okay. We cannot specify the concrete is a keyword, because concrete method has a implementation, abstract method does not implementation. To identify the Java compiler, so the Java people are provided abstract keyword. Similarly, a class, it is a normal class or concrete class. Okay, but if it is the abstract class, we must create add the word called abstract before the class name, before the class keyword. Okay, so before the class keyword. Okay, so this is the abstract class. Okay, how do I say? Okay, public and abstract and class and student. My student is a abstract class. So I can declare a class like this. Okay, but when I can declare a abstract class, when I can declare a normal class, that is you have to let. So I have a possibility to declare or create a abstract class, and also I can create a normal class. Okay, and also I can create a public void eat. Okay, eat and public. Okay, SOP. I'll write a shortcut SOP ln and implemented. Okay, so this is my which method? It is a method, right? And it is which method?
Concrete method.
Concrete method. Yes. And so this abstract it is a method, is the abstract method. Why it is missing? So it is abstract method. Now, see the again I will recap here. So this is the answer is there here only. Let me show you that. So I have capability to create a one concrete method and also one abstract method. Similarly, I can create a abstract method and also I can create a in Java normal class, abstract class, normal class. Uh, Normal method or concrete method or abstract method. Okay. Now, now we can see that. So when I can say my class is abstract, or when we need to put this keyword abstract keyword before the class. So the definition is a class contain one or more, okay, one or more abstract methods. Okay, one or more abstract method or may not be. Okay, first we can think this and I will tell you. Okay, so the class contain one or more abstract method, then automatically we need to place the keyword before the abstract class. Okay, and also here may not be. Okay, so means intentionally also you can put a class before abstract. Okay, that is a kind of special requirement, but the main fundamental thing is a class which have one abstract method or one or more abstract methods, then that class must be abstract. What is the abstract method? Abstract method is this one. Does not implement it. There is no body. Okay, and normal class. Normal class in the sense all the normal methods, all the concrete methods. Okay, so this is clear, right? So I will write the code also, no problem, but try to understand here. Whenever we have an abstract keyword in before the class, it is the abstract class. When the abstract class will be created or converted, in the sense, a class contain one or more abstract method. One or more abstract method in the sense, this kind of unimplement methods are defined in the my student class, then automatically the class must be abstract. Clear? Yeah. Yes. So now you can see that a Java, okay, a Java class. Okay, there is a one more word here. So here, yeah, it is used to define an abstract method, a methods without implementation, and also have concrete methods. Okay, so that is also possible. Okay, so now here you can see that there is a exact definition. So now till let me highlight this one. So now it is the abstract method. So abstract method, abstract keyword, void, abstract method name, and no definition, no implementation. And this is the concrete method, void concrete method name. It has some flower bracket starting and ending, and there is a print statement. So which means I told you right, contain one or more abstract method and also contain concrete method. This is a full definition. Okay, then automatically your class must be abstract. This is the interview questionnaire. What is abstract class? Okay, what is abstract class? What is the difference between abstract and interfaces? So these are the interview questions. Okay, so now you can tell full a definition. What is the abstract class in? Abstract class, which means It contain one or more abstract method and also contain a concrete methods. Okay, that is a full definition. And also apart from that, there is a one more point you need to add. This class, which class? Abstract class cannot be instantiated. So what does it mean? What does it mean this instantiation? Okay, so what does mean is you cannot create a object.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you cannot create a object. So cannot create a object. Restricted. Okay, the Java people restricted. You already uh, declared your abstract class, and there is no implementation. Why you? What is the use of creating a object? Whenever we create an object, what we are doing? We are calling the methods. We are accessing those method feasibilities, object related information. So, but even though there is no implementation, what is the benefit of creating an object? So that is the case. They restricted. You cannot create a object of the class. Object of the which class? Abstract class.
Yeah.
Okay, but if it is a normal class, can we create, right?
Yeah.
Yes, normal class contain abstract only concrete methods. So whenever a concrete methods, we can absolutely create and reuse those. Okay, so this is the full definition. Okay, in interview point of view, everything should be displayed explained like this. Abstract class contain abstract one or more abstract method and also contains concrete method which has some definition. That time automatically the class name class before the keyword abstract we should keep it. And also we cannot create an object of the class. We cannot create an object of the class. Right? Because it is not fully implemented. What is the benefit of creating object? So that is the case it restricted. Okay. Right. Okay. So let me create one example. Then we can come back to interface. Where is that clear? Everyone clear, right? The concept of abstraction,
Yes.
abstract class, abstract method, right? Yeah, thank you. So let me create a and explore some things, the negative cases and positive cases, right? So now I will create a class. Okay, so that is a my class, for example, my test class, my test class. Okay, now you see what is this class? It is a
Concrete.
concrete class or a normal class. Okay, concrete class or a normal class. Okay, because how do I? Okay, so it is a concrete class. How I say? So there is a no abstract keyword before the class keyword. Okay, so always it will come between the access modifier and class. Okay, it is not there. And also you can look for, okay, there is a no method declaration of abstract, right? Then I can say it is a concrete class. Suppose if I create public it, what is this class? Sorry, this method. So this method is a public void int and no implementation. Okay, so there is a no flower bracket starting with the flower bracket, ending with the flower bracket. In between, there is a no implementation. So there is no body of this method. So whenever it is a now does not have body of the method, okay, automatically it throw the error. Okay, the compiler will throw the error missing method body. Hey boss, this method is not properly declared because every method in Java it must have body. Okay, but you are missing. Okay, that is the first point. And second point is, or if it is don't know the implementation, you just declare that it is abstract. Okay, we just declare the abstract. So then I can do that adding a body or more action. So I can add that abstract. You see, whenever I manually I can do. So now abstract is the yes. Now we can see this particular what is the keyword abstract right here. No abstract. So now one abstract method is declared, but still it is throwing the error. Okay. So what is the error? Abstract method. Okay. Abstract method, non-abstract class. It is a non-abstract class. Which one is a non-abstract class? My test class
Is the main.
is a non-abstract class. This non-abstract class. No? So what is the definition? A class, normal class contain any abstract method. Automatically, this class must be abstract. That's it. Automatically. Otherwise, the compiler will throw the error. So now it is a abstract class. So abstract class contain one or more abstract method, right? And also contain normal concrete methods. Public void display. Okay, display method. Display method. Right, display method. So it is a concrete method. And it is a abstract method. Abstract method. And it is automatically it is a abstract class. It is an abstract class. Right. Okay. So let me create a object for this. Okay. I can use in main method. Okay. I can use it in main method, or you can create another test class. No problem. Now let's see that. So what is the creating object syntax? Okay. Class name, reference my c equal to. Okay. New keyword and constructor of the my class. Constructor of the my class. Now let's see that we return the proper syntax, but even after it is throwing the error. My test class is a abstract class. Cannot be instantiated. But you cannot create a object of the class. Why? In the sense you have abstract methods, no implementation. Somebody need to be implemented. Restriction is there. Okay, and also here in the variable point of view. Okay, in the variable point of view, you can declare all type of variables. Okay, all types of variables declaration. What are the all types? All the combination of data type, all the combination of instance variables. Okay, so we can declare instance variables. Okay, and coming to the method level, there are two type of methods we can declare. Okay, methods. Either we can have a abstract method and concrete method. Right? This is the definition. Okay, so then who will define this eat method? Okay, so please remember that. So this particular time, like when I design my test class, that time I don't know this implementation, but I know that there is a eat method should be there in my functionality, but I don't know the functionality of the eat method. but I know that display method functionality, so I have written. So later point of time, when I got a clear idea, so that time I can create another class and I can extend this particular class by using inheritance concept. Then I will give that implementation of each method. So that time only I can create an object and also I can access this both methods. Okay. So let me comment this main method. Let me create a one more class. Okay. So that is like abstract implementation. Just I will IMP. Okay. IMP. Okay. Abstract implementation class. Okay. Now it is not abstract class, please. The class name itself is, I just know I written abstract implementation. So when I class is abstract in the sense before class keyword and after public keyword, right? So not here, it is a class name. So now you can see I can extend which class? Right now we return my class, my test class. Now you can see that. So my test class, please remember. So what it is having the my test class? My test class have one abstract method, one concrete method, and it is an abstract class. I want to provide this definition in the abstract class implementation so that I must extend this keyword, okay, my test class. So whenever in Java, any class extension has been done for abstract class, automatically it will throw the error and say that class abstract in IMP class must be either declare as a abstract or I implement the abstract method of it. So what it is saying that, hey boss, you are extending the my test class having a one it method. It is a abstract method. Either you can define, okay, either you can provide the implementation. Still, you don't know that exact implementation. You can keep as it is. Okay, you can place as it is. And also you can say in this class also you can mark as abstract. Okay, you can mark the child class also abstract. Then again another class which can extend abstract my implementation. That is a prolonged story. Okay, so which means till you are giving the definition, you can provide the chain one class to another class inheritance. Okay, but we cannot do that. One level is fine. One level we can do. Next level it should be know that functionality. So that time we can give that uh, the implementation. So then we can provide the body. Okay, so the implementation is given. It method defined. Okay, so this is the one. So now you are hiding something, but we don't know exactly here. But later point of time, we are giving the exact implementation. So that is the way we can achieve by using abstract class. Abstraction is hiding something to the internal. Internal, we are hiding something. What we are hiding? Implementation is hiding. We are hiding a implementation to others. Just we are providing a prototype to the, hey, boss, we will create a Git method, but I don't know how to create a Git method. But at a later point of time, I will give the exact definition. Okay, yeah, that's what. So, by the way, the abstract class way we can provide like this. Okay, yes. So now let's move on to the interface. Okay, so interface. So what is the interface basically?
Sir,
Yeah.
could you please give us some real-time scenarios where we can use abstract class?
Yeah. In the framework level, okay, in the framework level, so we cannot write a framework in one day, right? And also we don't know some we can declare some methods, okay, but later point of time, suppose today I started creating a framework, but I don't know that I have a reporting, okay, I need to present my team a POC. In the POC I can provide my report, or after execution I need to provide a reporting format, but I don't know that which reporting format client is expecting, whether he may expecting HTML, PDF, okay, or a Word document. So, but we need in the entire project structure, I need to create a publisher report. The publishing, how the publishing, what type of report can be published, that we can take hand later. But I know that the browser launch everything as of now. So that time we can go for abstract layers. So whatever the things you know, you just start with the abstract. If you don't know that, you just declare it. Later point of time, take the help of another class extension and add your definition. That is a real time for our
Oh,
framework level.
so
So
while
you have
creating
to give the
skeleton,
answers. Ah,
yes.
we are creating a skeleton.
Okay.
Okay, later point of time, definitely we have to provide. Otherwise, it is a useless to create that. See, we know the models, but right now we are not fully executing. But we need to represent that prototype to the end user. So that time we need to define this. These are the activity I'm going to perform. Right now I have completed this much. Later point of time I will do that. But again, we can delete and like we can add it. That is not good way to do, right? So we can represent a client to end picture. That is a kind of prototype. But I have something is completed, something is going to complete, or something is going to write or develop. That is the way we need to represent. Okay. Yes. And so this is the difference from abstraction to the interface. So abstraction, you know something, you started doing something, and you don't know something, you declare the abstract. But coming to the abstract, I don't know anything. That's it. But I need to create some blue skeleton, pure skeleton type. Okay, that is a different. Okay, let me see that what is the interface, how to achieve. Okay, and what type of things we can do in that interface, and interface has some kind of story, right? So let me before starting the interface I will tell you that a difference between the class and interface. Okay, so you know right till now what we had. So we know that how to create a normal class, concrete class, or so class test, sorry, class test. Okay, so this is a class, and what we call concrete class, concrete class, or non-abstract class, non-abstract class. Okay, and so what is this one? Class test to class. Okay, and before that there is a abstract. Then it is a abstract class, abstract class, and yes, abstract class. Now I want to create interface. So how to create interfaces? There is a keyword called interface and followed by interface name. Interface, interface name, name of the interface. That is the syntax interface. Okay, test 3. Okay, so these are the differences. Okay, let me recap. The first one is very first one. What is this one? Very first one. A class test flower bracket and start with the flower bracket and with the flower bracket. So it is a class syntax. And there is a no abstract keyword, then we call as a concrete class or non-abstract class. So there is a second way of declaration. So second way of declaration. Sorry for that. Here I missed this brackets. Okay. So now here and here. So now this class is an abstract class. Okay, and so abstract keyword must be there and followed by the keyword, and it is abstract class. So that we clear. Now there is a another way is a interface. Interface is a keyword and followed by a class interface name and bracket start. The flower bracket starting in the flower bracket, ending in the flower bracket. So exact this is the one. Interface is a keyword followed by a interface name. Start with the flower bracket, definition start and ends. Right. So this is the way you can differentiate between the class declaration and interface declaration. But when we create a abstract class, when we create an interface, when we create a normal class. So right now we know that okay, when we can create a normal class, non-abstract class, concrete class, I know the full implementation of the class. Full implementation in the sense I know that number of methods are described and every method I can able to write the logic or code as of now. That is a concrete class. That is a non-abstract class. Second one is abstract. Abstract class. So there is a one abstract method or one or more abstract methods. I don't know the implementation, but later point of time I can give the implementation. Then I can create that class must be abstract. Okay. Now, so what is the purpose of this particular interface? So all methods must be all method must be abstract. Then we can call as a that particular declaration has or when this you know in your implemented unimplemented methods you should not declare a abstract class. You can go with the interface. So which means interface contain all method must be abstract. Nothing is implemented, nothing is there in the interface. All must be abstract. And this is for Java 7. This version of definition in Java 7 only. Java 8 we have some extensions, but Java 7 till all methods in are by default. Okay, we can say the syntax or definition interface in the interface all method must be by default abstract methods only. Whenever abstract method says no implementation, so let me create a one interface here. So interface, okay, interface addition, okay, calculation. So cal, okay. So how many calculation functionality we can do? So okay, public abstract addition, addition of two number. This is the one. Okay. So there is another method. Okay. So directly I can write abstract and multiplication into A into B. This is the way we can declare. And division. Why is missing? Here also why is missing? Okay, it is a method, right? Yeah. So now while division. I will tell you why I am declaring. So these many ways we can declare, and all these ways there are no implementation of all the methods, right? It is an interface. The first method is full syntax I'm explaining. Public abstract void add method into A into B, no implementation because end with the semicolon. And abstract keyword void multiplication method into A into B, end with the semicolon. No flower brackets, no implementation. And also like void division into A into B and no implementation. So whenever you have such kind of all implementation you don't know, instead of creating a abstract class, you just go with the interface. The later point of time, take the help of again class and implement it. Okay, you can take the another class, implement to all these methods. Because I don't know the right now, I don't know how to implement the addition of two number. Okay, this some small functionality we know, but for understanding, but exactly I don't know how to implement. Same thing. Okay, so then we can declare at the end we can go for a interface. Okay, and okay, next point is so 100% abstract. So interface means 100% abstract, but abstract class is 90%, 80%, not 100%. That means okay, 60%, 50%, but not 100%. Because whenever you have 100% abstract method, you can go interface. So when I can go the interface, these are the differences. Yeah. We need to explain the interview different bit first difference. This you can achieve abstraction 100% by using interface. Okay, we cannot achieve by 100%, but we can declare it below 100%. Okay, and this definition as part of the definition of Java 7 only. Java 8, Java 9, Java 10, we have some exceptions. Okay, that I will cover. Okay, so now coming to the next point, very important point. Oh my God. So next point and very important point. Yeah. So now here see,
Okay, sir.
yeah.
So Java 8 later versions interface allows concrete methods too. So that time, can we say that interface through interface we can achieve 100% abstraction?
Yes, yes, we can achieve 100% abstraction. See, those additional methods are introduced because of some backward functionality. Okay, backward
Okay.
functionality, and also we need to write a functional programming. So Java is a free object-oriented programming. So later point of time, JavaScript and other scripting language are came into picture, and so other non-programmers also can understand the programming, can easily do the programming, right? So that is the way the people, the Varak guys are they are slightly changing that capabilities to a functional programming into object-oriented programming. To do that, so they are adding kind of additional features. So we have lot of so right now Java 8, Java 9, but our current version Java 22 is there. So lot of features are introduced supporting of functional programming. Okay, so this is the one of them. Okay, so I have the explanation. I will tell you, but let me understand that the in detail of
Sure, sir.
points of okay. Yeah. So now 100% abstract, right? So now you see that in interface I declared three types. Okay, then forget about method names. Okay, but before that, you see, it is a public abstract. Okay, here only abstract, but here I missed these two keywords as well, public and abstract. So which means whenever you create any method, you no need to specify public abstract because automatically 100% abstract method only. You can specify, okay. If it is not specified, it is abstract method. That's all. Okay, by declaring, you may fully specify, no problem. You may not specify, no problem, because it automatically 100% abstract. That is the one. And the next point is in normal class, in abstract class, we can declare any type of any type of any type of variables. Okay, static variable, instance variable. Okay, any variables. But in interface only that final variable. Okay, final variable that must be public static final. Public static final int minimum balance is 500 1000. It is a fixed. Whenever the value is fixed entire the transaction, that kind of requirement you have in your interface level, only we can declare this kind of final static final keyword of the variable only. Later point of time this 100 will not be changed. Okay, so this is the exact definition of interface. So what does that mean? I will recap it. Okay, in interface we can declare 100% abstract methods. Okay, and also we can declare a public static final keyword only. Okay, final variable. We can declare a final variable. By the way, we can achieve the interface till Java 7 only. Okay, this definition is applicable for Java 7 only. Right, let's see that. Now we can write the sum. So we'll see some points, recap the points, and we can start writing the program. Yeah. So now we can see the definition. An interface in Java, it is a blueprint of class, which means it's a kind of look like. Okay, and the method specify the set of methods. Okay, that must be implemented in the class level. Okay, and it is one of the core feature of the Java, significant role play in the contract and achieving the abstraction in the object-oriented programming. Okay, now what are the characteristics? Okay, so what are the characteristics? So abstract by nature. Okay, abstract is by nature, which means all methods in the interface are abstract by default without body. Ensure that implementing a class must be provided logic later point of time. Okay, and no instance methods. Sorry, no instance methods. So interface can have only constant. Okay, constant means fixed. How can you declare? You should declare the combination of public, static and final variable keywords you need to specify. That is the case. I declare the public static final variable. Okay, so you cannot create a instance variable. Normal instance variable you cannot create. Okay, and so there is a drawback in multiple inheritance, right? Inheritance concept. So in normal inheritance, we cannot achieve the multiple inheritance. Okay, by using Java class. By using interface, we can achieve it. Okay, and so default, yeah. So now it is the point is here. Okay, since Java 8. Okay, in Java 8, interface can include default method with a body, and also there is a static method. Okay, so please remember this one. Okay, so now let me recheck that implementation. Okay, so now the first point is interface. Okay, so interface, and it is a test interface, and now first is final variable. Okay, final variable, final variable. How to declare? So by using public static final int minimum balance 1000. This is the way we can achieve it because it is a final variable. We cannot declare a normal variable, instance variable. We cannot. Okay, cannot declare an instance variable. That is the first point. Second point is you can declare all abstract methods. All abstract methods. You can declare all abstract methods. For example, while test. Okay, void test, and also you can declare void test2, because by default you do doesn't declare declare about public static abstract, okay, automatically it has by default. Okay, now till these two definitions is pointing to 1.7. Now 1.8 definition is 1.8 definition is okay. It allows some concrete methods, concrete method, and that must be some specific format. Okay, specific format. What is the format? Default. So till now we never had this keyword default, but the default variable is there, default method is there, but before the method we haven't declared till now any time. But in the interface only we can declare a new implementation default method. You see here, default method with body and static method with the body. So default method is, suppose there is a display method. Method name can be anything and it has a body. Some implementation. Okay, some implementation. Display. Okay, so now there is a one more method. It is static method. Okay, it is a static method. Static test method or test print method. Okay, print method. Okay, so print method. So this is the extended definition. Okay, so now who will give these definitions? We can give another class. Okay, so that time what we can do is we can create a one new class. Okay, class my test class, and so till now we had a extend keyword for class to class. So let me tell you that a class can extend another class. Okay, a class can extend another class. It is called inheritance. Okay, inheritance is a relationship. And also we have another ability. A interface interface can extends another interface. Okay, it is also in inheritance. And there is another way. Okay, we can talk later this point. Okay, but this is feasibility. Now a interface, sorry, a class can implements a interface. So now you see that my test class is I'm designing a custom class and I'm going to implement of my test interface. What is my test interface? Test is my interface, and this test interface have few abstract methods, one final variable. Along with the Java 8, we have a default method and static methods. Now I must give this implementation. I must give the implementation. Okay, I must give the implementation. Okay, if you are not giving, again it should be an abstract class. Okay, so I gave that all implementation. Then it is then this class. Okay, let me recap again. So what I have done. Okay, what I have done. So there is a my test class. Yeah. So there is a my. Please listen carefully. This is a kind of extension of definitions. Okay, or explanation. So now it is entire thing is a interface with the class. This is the interface. So in this interface, we have one final constants variable. There are abstract methods, fully abstract method. So then we call as the interface till Java 7. In Java 8, it allows to create a default method which has some implementation, and also we can create a static method and which is also having some implementation. So that is a definition of interface. But anyway, when you create an interface, you must have a abstract methods. Those abstract methods must be implemented later point of time, taking the help of one class. So this is my class, right? So how to do that? By using this keyword called implements. There is a keyword called implements. So when we use implement, a class can implement any one of the interface, all the abstract methods. Then all those should have logic for this method. Implementation in the sense giving the body. Okay, so giving the body of the definition of the method, right? Yes. A class can extend another class when it is the inheritance, acquiring the property, parent-child relationship. Parent has some reuse code. Child, no need to recreate again. Just to recall that. Just to use it. Okay. By the way, we can achieve. Right? Yes. Now there is a one more interface can extend another interface. Okay. So let me write this one here. Yes. Class can extend another class. It is called inheritance. Okay. 1 minute is there, right? Inheritance. And a class can implements interface. That is a implementing interface. Okay. So interface implementation. Interface implementation IMP. Okay. A interface can extend another interface. Another interface. So this is called also as a inheritance. What does it mean? That is the case I'm writing here. So here the meaning is, so anyway, 1 minute is there. Okay. So you are extending one class to another class means you are reusing the first a parent class methods to child class. Similarly, when you are extending a interface to interface, you have declared a abstract method, concrete method, default methods are also applicable to the new interface. Okay, because you are extending, you are using parent to child relationship. So what we are discussing, we were discussing this particular extensions. Okay, again I will ask. A class can extend another class. Okay, we can achieve by using interface. Sorry, inheritance. Inheritance is a feature for this. Okay, and a class implements is a keyword and a interface. Okay, so it is a interface implementation. IN implementation interface implementation. And a interface can extend another interface. Okay, yes, it is also inheritance. So what does that mean? So we can reuse the things. Now you can see a interface A. So let me write it here. Interface A can contain void, okay, test. Okay, is the abstract method. Interface B can can extends can extends A. So automatically, so whenever you have extend with the class level and interface level, automatically this class will be there here. Sorry, this method will be there here logically, not physically. And also it has own implementation or own method. So test two, test one. So how many methods B interface will contain? Logically, his method and his parent method. Okay, so logically it will be like this, but physically by seeing that it has like this. Okay, so that is the way it will be. And so there is a coding error. So a class A can extend B class. Okay, that's it. One class can extend one another class only, but a interface can extend. A interface can extend B comma C interfaces. These are the interfaces. B and C are interfaces. Here in this point of view, keyword as a class, A class and B class. But here is a, let me write this way, P interface, QR. That is better. Okay, P is the interface which can extend PQR, two interfaces. So this is called as a multiple inheritance. So in the inheritance level, we forgot to we say that multiple inheritance is not possible in that by using the class extends, but we can achieve by using the interfaces. One interface can extend multiple interfaces. So by the way, we can achieve that multiple inheritance in Java. Okay, so that is the point about that. Okay, so that is the reason I'm trying to explain that point first touching that to detail understanding of multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance, a class can implement a multiple interfaces. Okay, so we are overcoming the limitation of singleton inheritance, something like. Okay, yes. This functional interface we can talk later. Okay, so let me go to the next example. You can see. So whatever the things I explained, this is the there. But let me recap again. What is the definition? A interface is defining by using the keyword called interface, and here is a public interface animal. First abstract method, second abstract method. First abstract method is a void eat method. Okay, so whenever even though I did not specify in the sense, automatically it takes public abstract void eat. But you no need to explicitly define that exact all the words public static, even though it is there because it is declared in the interface. But if you declare in the class level of abstract method, you have to provide all those syntax, complete syntax of the declaration. So that is don't forget. And there is another method called sleep method. Yes, a class implement. A class implements an interface implemented keyword providing by the definition of all the methods. So now we can see in the above class we have seen the above interface. So in the above example, there are two methods, eat method and sleep method. So now it is a class. Which class? Dog class. Dog class is implements the animal interface, and the animal interface is contained. There are two abstract methods. One is eat method and no body, and sleep method no body. But taking the help of a class, dog class, and implementing the animal class abstract method, okay, so providing the definition. So public void eat, and this is a body or logic implemented. And the public void sleep, flower starting with the flower bracket, ending with the flower bracket, and it has implementation. The print statement is the implementation logic. Then you can create an object of the dog class because exact definitions are there in the dog class. Okay, not in the interface. So exact definitions are provided in the dog class. We create a dog class object. Dog small dog equal to new dog constructor, and dog dot eat. This method will execute. Dog dot sleep method will be executed. right? So this is the one. Yeah, yes. So now a little more detail, the Java 8, additional features in Java 8 and 9. Okay, so as I told you, so first one we covered. So what is the first one? First one is interface. So we added a one default method. Okay, in the interface level, okay, default method is there. Default method. Okay, and the static method. Static void, okay, method. And also till this two are Java 8 and Java 9. There is a one more method type is added that is called private. Private in the sense, any method private in the sense within the class, within the interface. So, which means it cannot be accessed outside of this interface. Within that method level, either a static method can recall or within the method of default method can recall only. So, which means helper method within the interface. These two helper methods are static and default methods only. Okay. Yes. And let's see the key points. So interface cannot be instantiated directly. Yes. We cannot create an object of the class, object of the interface. So how do we create an object? Interface is a interface. You want to instantiate a equal to new a. It is incorrect. It is incorrect because we cannot create an object of the interface. Only we can create a object instantiate for which one? Class only. Okay, we cannot create an object of abstract class also. Okay, abstract class object we cannot instantiate. Interface object also we cannot instantiate. Only normal non-abstract class we can create an object for that only. Yes, and interface can extend another interface by using extend keyword. A class can implement multiple interface, enabling a multiple interface logic. Okay, and this is a marker interface with without any method or field, and it is a serializable. Okay, marker interface. This is a marker interface. Okay, so it does not contain anything. Just it is an interface. No variable, no final variable, no abstract method, no concrete method, no default method, no private method. Okay, so this is a kind of marker interface. It is not needed for us, no problem, but you can remember that. There is a interview a question. Have you created any marker interface? Okay, no. So I didn't get any requirement, but then they will say that what is the interface? What is the marker interface? So interface, nothing, no methods and no fields, just as syntax for that. Okay, the purpose for serializable. Okay, there is a again big story, but we are not taking care of that. Just to give this answer, no problem. Okay, yeah, yeah. I think I covered pretty much about interface. So just you can recap. Google first, then watch my video, then only you can understand. Okay, either do watch and do Google. Either. Okay, so that's all about the principles of object-oriented programming, like in inheritance, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, and abstraction. In abstraction, we have abstract class and interfaces. Right. Okay. Yes. Let's save this one. Okay.